Hello, new relationship time. You were an hour and a half late for our date.
Yeah.
It's an easy way to get people who are uncomfortable talking to talk and get to know each other.
I care about you, okay?
Believe Nation, let's get started. Here we go. You asked us 5 questions from my Instagram story, and we are going to answer them. I'm excited. You ready, Nina? Mm-hmm. Question number 1 from JB. How did you both start your YouTuber careers?
I don't have a YouTube.
That's not true. Nina does have her own channel.
How do I start?
500 subscribers?
Less now, 400 something probably.
Less now? What, you lost people?
Yeah,
Really?
because I haven't been posting.
You don't really lose subscribers if you don't post.
You do, slowly, yeah. Slowly.
Not really.
Slowly, yeah.
Okay, it must be closed accounts. It could be closed accounts.
No, for me, even I go unsubscribe people too.
Yeah, but your videos that are there should slowly get more traffic and get you more. Yes, you'll lose some, but you should win more than you lose, even if you don't post content.
I feel like it was losing some.
Nina's got a cooking channel. She hasn't posted there for a couple years.
What do you mean? Couple months, few months, not couple years.
You posted to your cooking channel in the past couple months?
Few months, last few months. But last year I post some.
Wow.
Because whatever Christina edited, I put it in my channel too.
Oh, I see. Okay, it's not a unique piece of content. You're taking from this channel and putting it.
Well, because I still make the video, okay?
Okay, fine.
I filmed the video.
I hear you. Great.
Okay, what about you?
I filmed the video.
No, but how? Isn't this
How? Okay, how did I start? How did you? Okay, so we're not actually even answering the question.
Okay.
First question comes from JB. How did you both start your YouTuber career?
I don't know. Just feel like it and then do it.
What? How did you start your channel? What was the?
Oh, I did a challenge, 30 days challenge to weight loss.
That wasn't the start though.
Yeah.
You didn't really want to be in video at the beginning when I started doing it, and you slowly got more and more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your family even noticed, or your friends, like, how do you have the confidence to go and be on video and not?
Been with this guy too long.
Too long?
Yeah, too long.
I'm looking
when you
forward.
surround yourself with the greatness and you become to that person. Not that person, a version of yourself, but better.
The other dog wants to come up to now. These guys. Here's Tristana. Here she is. Say hi. There you go. Okay, great. They don't like being left alone. Okay, how did I start? I just wanted to make visual content to help entrepreneurs. I'm a visual learner, and there wasn't enough visual content, and so I wanted to make videos to try to help. YouTube was not a big thing when I first started 12 years ago or whatever, April 2009. So I didn't expect to have millions of views or subscribers or anything. Just wanted to help other 19-year-old Evans out there. I still make videos for 19-year-old Evan, even though I'm 40. Gunjan is asking, what do you do when self-doubt creeps in? What do you do?
I talk to you.
Do you?
I talk to you.
That's good. So talk to your friends. Talk to your friends.
Talk to your partner.
Talk to your partner.
Talk to someone that you trust.
What if you have a partner who you don't trust and won't support you?
Then why you talk to the person you don't trust? I say talk to the person you trust.
But more than, why are you with them? Hello,
Yeah.
hello. Why are you even with them?
Yeah.
They're your partner and you don't trust them and you can't talk to them about things. Hello, new relationship time. I think it's really if I can catch it. I think doubt creeps in a lot. Most of the time I don't catch it. It's when I catch it, I'm like, oh, I'm just afraid. Then I have to do it. So the scary, difficult, hard, right? Those 3 words, I feel it, I have to do it. The tricky part is catching that you're in doubt instead of just believing the excuse, believing the reason why you can't do the thing. What are you looking at?
She's moving too much. She put her nose,
It looks like
cold nose on my lap.
It looks like you're looking at my butt.
Can
From
you
the
sit
angle.
down? How can I look at your back?
Listen, there's still enough to look at. Okay, Julian. One pet peeve from the other. And one thing that bothers you about the other person.
Oh.
I don't think.
That's clink.
Clink?
Clean.
Clean? We're going to clean, messy clean?
Yeah. It's like water. You drink tap water. Tap water is not clean.
Oh, that kind of clean? Yeah, hey, did you watch the beginning of this video? I went to wash my mouth out, and she was upset that I wasn't using filtered water because she thought I was going to drink it. Yeah, I don't care about filtered water. I do it, if I'm going to fill up my big jug, I'll do that 90% of the time, filtered water, only because I know that it matters to Nina, but...
Because I care about you.
I'm fine with tap water.
Because I care about you, okay?
Toronto tap water's fine. There's no problem.
No, there's still a lot of lead in the tap water.
It's full of lead, guys. Don't drink the Toronto
See?
tap, right?
Everywhere, not just Toronto. Actually, if you're in a, like a, those, what do you call those, like rural city? Or like small village? Like
Okay.
mountains? Probably you could drink those mountain water.
You want to drink some mountain water? So she doesn't like that I don't drink filtered water. Pet peeve about Nina.
How about me?
Sometimes she gets caught up on things that don't matter,
Yeah.
like filtered water. Just doesn't matter. So the solution is, whatever. I'll drink filtered water, but also don't worry about little things, Nina. Don't sweat the small stuff, and it's
Sometimes
all.
small stuff is important, you know?
Yeah, but
Okay, when you have too much lead in your body, it harm your organs. Yeah, you get organs dysfunction.
you're right. Okay, moving on. Okay, perfect. That's number 3. We got 2 more. How to know if a girl or boy is the right one for you, says Payee Training.
Whether they support you on whatever you're doing, whether you guys have communications.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
That's your answer? Okay. Good.
And then does he love you?
I think okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you sure? I think the most important thing is probably how you feel about yourself when you're with them. Do you feel better about yourself when you're around them? Or worse about yourself, or neutral? Like, you want to be around people who make you feel better about yourself when you're around them. At the beginning of our relationship, Nina was like hours late for things.
Oh yeah. Not at the beginning. That was only very first, like
The
first
beginning.
month or second month.
What I said at the beginning, is that not the beginning?
Yeah.
Hours late for things, where normally if you're
Not
like
hours, an hour and a bit. That's it. I know I wasn't like 2 hours. That's hours. It's like over.
You're right.
Yeah. And then I got better. Okay, you have to express that too.
Nina's so special. Yes. No, Nina definitely got better. I don't think I could have been long term with somebody who's not punctual. That would just drive me too nuts.
Yeah. And I hate it when people are late now.
You hate it when people is late now?
Yeah.
But before you didn't care?
Before I don't know. Before I didn't.
You were an hour and a half late for our date.
Yeah. Before I don't remember before, but now I know. Now I don't like it when I'm late too. I'm always like want to be on time. At least like early.
Yeah, so normally that'd be something that'd be a big red flag if somebody, a friend, and somebody I'm talking to for business, somebody on the team, anybody, if they're late, I'm not happy. But there was something about Nina that made me stick for an hour and a half while I waited for her at the movie theaters to show up so we can go. Were we watching a movie? No, we would have been late for the movie.
No,
we're
it's
just
something else.
gonna go to something else. But yeah, I think it's how they make you feel about yourself. You feel better about yourself when you're around them, and you want to.
But how did I make you feel when I was an hour late at the beginning?
But it's not a how. This is like you're trying to explain an emotional thing with a logical argument. Logically, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But emotionally, listen, that wouldn't have kept up. Like, something would have to give. Either you would have to be more punctual, or we wouldn't be together. There's no way I'm waiting an hour and a half every day for somebody to show up for something, right? But I gave you a lot more grace than I'd give somebody else.
Yeah. That must be very
It
special.
must be very special because she made me feel better about myself.
Yeah.
See, that's why she's a keeper. I realize I look giant here. I can
I'm
like,
far
I can
back.
like
Well, not that
squish your
far.
head from here. There you go. Felix is asking how to find true love. How to find true love.
Go out and meet people.
Okay, how do you do that though? What do you recommend?
I don't know. Who's also dancing?
That's how we
Go
met.
dating website. Go to something that you like to do, community.
So for me, I obviously haven't dated for a long time. Or I am dating always just with one person. But I haven't had to, date for a long time. So the world's kind of changed. My best success was always through shared interests, right? So we met dancing. And when you're genuinely interested in something, and then you see other people who are interested in it, it's a lot easier to get to know each other because you have shared interests. We started dating when I invited Nina to come dance with me at a charity fundraiser. I was gonna go teach at.
Actually, let's back it up a little bit.
Okay.
We hang out a bit because you were just you just got off your relationship, and then I feel bad for you, so we started hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's when we start to go out a bit more. Like before that, we never talk. Maybe just dance one or twice before, and then because I feel bad for you, and then I was hanging out with a group of people who's dancing, and then I invited you out, and then we start to get to know more, and then you invited me to that charity. Then
Right.
That's when we started.
Yeah. Okay. That's still when we started dating, though.
Yeah, but you start to build it up.
Great.
Yeah.
So we had a charity.
What the heck?
You're right. Through shared activities, okay? That's a great plan. It's through shared activities. You meet people who you vibe with. And I think especially if you are bad at saying hi to people. I'm introverted.
Oh,
Nina's very introverted.
I can't say.
I'm not going to go up and say, "Hey, I'm Evan. How are you doing? Why are you here?" It's like that never happened. That would never happen. That would never happen. That would never happen. So, doing an activity, there are some things that you can get around. There's some things that you could talk about. If you're learning salsa dancing and you like it, you might want to grab somebody and you have to. Can I practice that move with you? I'm trying to remember how it went. Or if you're talking about another activity or hobby that you're into, and you find, again, people who are also doing the same thing, it's even just to find a way to find friends, not just romantic relationship, but friends around shared interests. It's an easy way to get people who are uncomfortable talking to talk and get to know each other, because most people don't like having surface level conversations. Hey, how's the weather? Hey, so how about that snow? Wow. So, right? It's like super awkward and boring. But if you know that they have a shared interest, then it's a lot easier to connect. So I think that's definitely an easy one. And for our salsa dancing school, there's so many people who've become couples and gotten married and have kids and built their life because they met at Toronto Dance Salsa. I think though there's definitely a case for the online stuff. I think if I was dating right now, I would strongly consider it because of how you can filter people. I think if you have self-awareness is really important. If you have self-awareness is really important to know exactly kind of who you are and what you're looking for. The online dating information has a lot of data that you can kind of sift through, which I would find interesting. Not that I'm looking. No, not happening. But you still have to then meet the person, because as much as you can have a list on paper, you don't know until you go and you actually connect with them. And so if you're gonna go the online model, then as soon as possible, get to having a conversation with them. Ideally around some kind of shared interest. And again, the most important thing is, how do you feel about yourself when you're around them? When you leave them, do you feel better? You can't wait to go on a second date, or you feel worse about yourself? And that's a good sign. Don't worry about falling in love after the first date. Worry about, do I want to spend more time with this person? I think we put too much pressure a lot of times on that first date or the first meeting. It's got to work out and be amazing, right? Nina was an hour and a half late. If I put it all on that first one, be like, forget it, not happening. This woman, unbelievable.
And then I slowly got better, and better.
Yeah. Yeah, so no matter how much you have your list, you still have to pay attention to the feeling you get when you're around them. That's 5.
All right.
That's 5. Thank you for the love. You want to see our answers to 5 more of your questions, check the link right there next to us. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe. We will see you there.